Hello and welcome to Star Wars Theories. In this episode we look at Han Solo and what's in a name. Before we get into the theories, just a reminder, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and also click on the bell button to be notified of when new videos are released. So, speculation has been rife recently that everybody's beloved scruffy looking and no good nerf herder's real name isn't actually Han Solo. This shocking announcement was supposedly leaked by none other than Disney CEO Bob Iger when talking about the upcoming Han Solo spin-off movie, which will explore Han in his younger years and reportedly set the scene as how Han met Chewie and ended up with the Falcon. Iger is reported to have said there are a few significant things that happen in Han Solo's life, like acquiring a certain vehicle and meeting a certain Wookiee, that will happen in this film. But you will also discover how he got his name. The name controversy struck a chord immediately with fans and sent a shockwave through the Star Wars community. However, quick to address this, the situation has been clarified by the president of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy. Addressing Bob Iger's comments, Kathleen explained, "I'm not sure that it's entirely what Bob meant. There is more to Han Solo's name, but it's not that it's not his name. It's obviously his name. It will always be his name." So what does that mean? Well, let's look at some canon and some Legends material about Han. Much of Han's early years is dealt with in the now decanonised Legends material. Here's what we know. Han was born on Corellia near the end of the Galactic Republic. He was orphaned at an early age and served on pirate Garrus Shrike's crew. Solo was befriended by Julana, a Wookiee who was serving as a cook aboard the Trader's Luck, Shrike's ship. Julana raised Solo as her own son, teaching him Shiruk and taking care of him when he became ill. Solo left the service of Shrike 12 years before the Battle of Yavin. Shrike and his crew tried to stop Han, but Julana sacrificed herself so that he could escape. Han made a promise to himself that he would help the Wookiees, Julana's people, if he ever could. After a few adventures, Solo made it to Coruscant, where he joined the Imperial Navy, forming a new identity of Vic Drago. In the Imperial Navy, he honed his skills as a pilot. Solo graduated at the top of his class with the rank of lieutenant. 5 years before the Battle of Yavin, he was dispatched to aid Commander Nicholas in duties to include slaving and construction work. During this time, Han boarded a derelict slaving ship to find its cargo, Wookiee children, had escaped and that a badly wounded Wookiee was sat in the pilot's seat. Han was ordered to skin the helpless Chewbacca, but he refused. Later, Han and Chewbacca were put to work constructing a new wing of the Imperial Hall of Heroes on Coruscant. During construction, Chewbacca turned on Nicholas, who drew a blaster on the Wookiee. Solo refused to let Chewbacca die, stunning his commanding officer and helping Chewbacca escape. Court-martialed and dishonourably discharged, Solo returned to smuggling with Chewbacca, who had sworn a life debt to the Corellian. During his military career, Solo earned both classes of Corellian bloodstripe. Although the reasons for the first stripe are unknown, all that is known is that events through which he earned them took place over several days. Because they were non-imperial awards, they were the sole decorations that were not stripped from his uniform after his court-martial. All that is known about the second class of bloodstripe is it came from dealing with an incident with a Wookiee. After the Battle of Yavin, Sana Solo tracked down Han and Leia, holding them down at gunpoint, stating she was Han's wife and she wanted to collect the bounty on his head. It was later revealed that Sana and Han posed as a married couple for a scam that had gone bad, and Han had made off with her share of the money. Later, Sana joined the rebellion. Oh, and by the way, this is part of the actual canon and not the Legends material. Finally, after the Battle of Endor, Han became a rebel hero, helping Chewbacca liberate the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk. So what might Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy have planned for the Solo movie? The next movie is obviously going to be giving us more background information on Han and fleshing out how his character developed. I think we will learn all sorts of interesting things along the way, and Disney will make the name Solo mean something more in the Star Wars universe and give a hidden depth to one of Star Wars' most beloved characters. If Disney, and by the way this is a personal plea, don't do something stupid like make Solo his adopted name rather than his real name, then I think we will see some of this decanonised material come back into the canon, albeit not quite as originally introduced. Similar things have happened with other decanonised material, such as Grand Admiral Thrawn, who has appeared on Rebels. All I know is that the Solo movie can't come quick enough. So that's it for another theory. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and when you subscribe, click on the bell button so you can get to know when the latest videos are released. You can also follow me on Twitter at HERJUK, on Twitch at twitch.tv/HERJUK, or my blog, which is herjukblog.wordpress.com. Finally, you can also listen to me on the Cranky Gamers UK podcast. Thanks for listening, and may the Force be with you, always.